Hey everyone, let me show you how I make my super easy roti at home. So first things first, we're going to get our flour. I use regular all-purpose. Go ahead and measure that into a bowl. And next you are going to get your baking powder and add it directly into the same bowl with the flour. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and add in your salt and also your brown sugar. Then you are going to incorporate all the ingredients together. Once that's done, you're going to take your warm water. It's important that the water is warm. And you're going to go ahead and add a little bit at a time. And yes, using your hands, you are going to bring that dough together. So as I mentioned, you are going to gradually add in the water. It's very important that you do not overwork this dough. If you overwork it, it will become tough and it will be very difficult to roll out. So you want to have a shaggy dough that looks something like this, not overmixed. So go ahead and then put your dough back into the bowl. And then what you're going to do is you are going to cover it with some oil. I've used vegetable oil here. You could use canola or whatever type of light oil you have on hand. So make sure it's all covered with the oil. And then taking a dish towel, you are going to cover it and let it rest. Next, of course, we need our rolling pin. And then once the dough has rested, you're going to portion it out into 6 balls. And so what I've done here is I'm rolling out one of the 6 balls. So you want to get it relatively flat and then add your ghee and spread it all over the surface. Once you've done that, you're going to sprinkle it with flour and then starting on the outer corner into the middle of the circle, you can use either your finger or a knife. You are going to cut a slit and then roll it into itself like so. You're going to end up with something that resembles an ice cream cone. You are then going to push the end of it directly into the middle. And this is what you are going to be left with. It looks a bit like a rose and you're going to let it rest. So next you're going to get your tawa, and this is what's used to cook the roti on. Place it directly on your stove and also your dabla. So then you're going to take your rested dough and you are going to push it down to flatten it out a little bit. And then you're going to take your rolling pin and start rolling. You want to ensure that your surface is lightly floured so that the dough does not stick to it. So as you can see here, I have some flour on my working surface. And you're just going to continue to roll and flip and roll and flip. And you want to try to get it into as much as a circle as possible and also as thin as possible. Once that's done, you are going to put it directly on your tawa like so. And then you are going to brush the surface with some oil. I've used regular vegetable oil here. And once it has started to form some bubbles on the top, you are going to take your dabla and flip it over, brush it with oil again, and then you are going to start to bust it up. And what that does is it separates the layers of the roti, and it makes it super, super flaky and silky. So as you can see, here's a different angle of me busting up the roti until I'm happy with it. And then I'm going to go ahead and place it in the dish with my other rotis and look at it. It looks so nice. And this is what you are going to be left with. Nice bus up shut roti. And of course, I am going to quality control this. I'm really happy about how it turned out this day. Sometimes some days are better than others. And we're going to go ahead and give it a try. It was delicious. I paired mine with some curry shrimp and also some pumpkin, and it was delicious. I really hope you guys try this recipe out and enjoy.